Hi guys. Hello. Hi everybody. Oh my god, it's been a long time since I've came on live. How's everybody doing? Yay, I'm so excited for today. Yes, I'm going to save this live, so those of you who can't watch right now, I will save it for you guys. Make sure you come back and watch it. I'm great. How's everybody doing today? It's 10 it's 10 p.m. here. I'm in Russia right now. My hometown right now, it's 11 a.m. LA. How's everybody doing? Alrighty, so today I'm here with you guys showing you a one brand tutorial using Romanova makeup. Now, there's a lot of you that have already heard of this brand because I use it religiously. I love the brand, everything that has to do with it, the idea behind it. And the products are to die for. I know maybe a lot of you guys haven't heard of it, so I'm here to kind of introduce you to the brand, share with you guys the products that I love, and really just show you how I use them. I am yet to not like a product that I've used in her brand. There's obviously ones that I reach for like all the time, continuously, but I'm going to be really sharing the ones that are probably must-haves in my kits that I can't go without. So I'm going to be sharing with you a look. I already have a little bit of foundation on. I did that because the brand doesn't actually have a foundation line yet. So I do have foundation and concealer on already, just a little bit to freshen up the skin. And then I'm going to also do sculpting and all of that good stuff. Okay, so I did pin, if you guys open, look at the bottom, it says one brand tutorial, Romanova makeup. There is a code there you guys can use to get a discount on your order. It's Amanda15. So make sure you use that. It's an awesome brand. You guys are gonna love it. If any of my girls are here from my online classes, let me see you guys. I'm excited. All right, let's get started. First, before I forget, we are going to have a giveaway on here. So those of you who want to win, the way that you win is you do have to be present on the live. Pay really close attention to the names of certain products that I say. The winners are there's going to be two winners, so each winner is going to receive a $50 gift card to use on RomanovaMakeup.com towards any product or products even that you might want. So make sure you pay attention. The questions I will ask at the very end is whoever first answers to the question that I give. It's probably going to be like, oh, what color was this pencil that I used, or what color was this that I used, or what is the name of her sculpting powder? I don't know, something like that. So make sure you guys pay close attention. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's keep going. Let's start with cream products. So I'm going to use her new brushes. This is a brush line that she just launched. They are amazingly gorgeous. Look at these. They're all black. I love it. They look perfect. They look so good. They're all synthetic, so cruelty-free synthetics, which is amazing. They're going to be great to use for cream products. They're going to be awesome to use for powder products as well. So let's begin with creams. So I do have foundation on, like I said. I'm going to start with sculpting the skin. And one of my favorite products ever, and I've used this probably ever since I tried the product, probably like 2 years ago, I've been using this product. It's her sculpting cream. This is her sexy sculpting cream. I am using the shade medium. This is what it looks like. It's in a nice, cute little compact, very nice and sleek. You can throw it in your purse, or it's not bulky, what I'm trying to say. And you can use it using any kind of brush. I'm going to use it with one of her newer brushes. This is the brush number S8, and it's perfectly made to sculpt the face. So I'm going to use a little bit of this cream. Again, I'm in the shade medium, and it doesn't matter what kind of skin type you have. You can use cream products for whatever. So I'm going to use, I usually go right underneath my cheekbone, but to create a more uplifted skin, like lifted look, I usually go a little bit higher. So right about here, and you can pull it down just like that to create a really nice gradient. The brushes are really easy to use, so even if you're new to makeup and you're a beginner, you can definitely use them. And then you just keep wiping it up. It's very easy to blend. This product doesn't leave patches. It doesn't leave any kind of like dirty, muddy residue. So it looks really great on the skin and really natural. Also, the way that I can use this is to kind of lift up those corners of the eyes to elongate. So right through that brow bone and into my temple. Really helps to lift. Yes, these are synthetic brushes. They're super easy to blend out cream products with, which I love. Now, you guys, if you've done my classes before, or you've just been watching me a lot on Instagram, you know I use a lot of natural bristle brushes for all creams and powders. Doesn't really matter for me. But specifically when you're using cream products, synthetic brushes really help you get that blend. So it just depends on what you like. I can use either or. The shape of this brush just really allows it to be really usable, user-friendly, and just really easy. Bring down that contour line here. Right now, contour is supposed to be super soft and subtle, so you can use another brush if you want. This one is S1. It's kind of like a beauty blender in a brush, so it's super fluffy. It's very soft, and you can just press and get a nice, beautiful blend. I'm not using a filter or anything like that. I just have some lighting on, so you guys can see exactly what the skin looks like when I'm applying and using these products. So one side is done. We're going to do the other. Keep moving. The idea with cream products is to just not stop while you're blending. If you keep moving, it will let the product just really nicely melt into the skin. Just like that. Just like this. Okay, we're blending this out. Going back with that brush again, and I'm just blending away. Really easy to use. Keep adding more if you need to. A lot of people like to maybe add powder afterwards, which I will. But you definitely don't have to. These products are very long wearing. So if your skin isn't super oily and you feel like you can get away with it not being powdered, you can definitely just leave this and you're out the door. Just like that. Okay, so we added a little bit of dimension. Obviously, it's going to be super natural. If you want to, you make it more visible, more prominent. It's up to you. Just add more product. The reason that I also love this brush is really easy to contour your nose with. So I just get a little bit of the product on this one side of the brush, just like this. And then you can give a little shadow on the bottom of your nose. Start there and then move it up and down the sides, just like this. Give it a little bit of an effect of a slimmer nose, just like this. And then I call it a little bracelet. You guys, I'm doing this all without a mirror. I'm literally just looking at myself in the video. I like to move the product up into my brows, just like this. And then I call this little thing a bracelet. So I pick up a little bit of product and I put it right here. This is gonna cut my nose a little bit shorter and give me like that button nose, kind of like that lifted button nose. Just like that. Perfect. I love it. Okay, moving on. I'm going to be using also a cream product. This is a blush that is so beautiful. We're going to use that same brush S1 that we used to kind of blend a little bit. This blush is so pretty. Look at it. It's like a very pretty, fresh peachy color. It's actually called Shiny Peach, and I use it a lot. I like to pick it up on a little brush. You can use a beauty blender with this. You can use brushes, whatever you want. And press it into those cheeks. I love blush, so it's up to you how much you use. I like to be really pink. I just think it's really cute and it's a really nice flushed skin look. And I also like to put a little bit of it across my nose right here. Just kind of look like I got a bit sunburnt. I really need California sun. I've been in Russia way too long. So anything that can give my skin a little bit of color, I am there for it. Yeah, it's a really pretty color. It suits so many skin tones. It's very universal. It's a little bit pink and a little bit peachy, so it's kind of in the middle, whatever you like. It's very easy to blend. So people that have problems with blushes, as I know a lot of people are like, I do not get along with blushes. This one's really easy to use. Okay, next is going to be the Sexy Glow Skin Perfector. This is another amazing product. This is a very universal product. You can use it on your face. You can use it as highlighter. You can use it underneath foundation to give it a more like low lit glow. You can also use it on your body if you want to glow right here, if you want to glow on your legs, your arms, wherever you want. A little trick that I do with this, because it is quite it's powerful, it's a really nice glow. You can also mix this with like a little bit of moisturizer, your body moisturizer, mix it in and apply it all over. It gives such a beautiful glow to the skin. So what I'm going to do with it is I'm just going to get a little bit of it onto the back of my hand. I'm just going to use a little synthetic brush. I'm going to show you guys the brush I use. This is a dual-sided brush. It is called S4. This side would be perfect for more powders and products that you want to lightly disperse, because look how fluffy this brush is. It's super fragile. Like it looks like if I were to pull on it so hard, it would probably fall apart, but it doesn't. It's like super soft. And then this one is quite small, so it's a perfect size to fit in this area where we want to add some shine. Usually when I pick brushes, I like to stick with shapes and sizes that fit the area that I want. So don't use brushes that are super big. They're going to just disperse the product all over the place. So I'm picking up a little bit of, I want you guys to see that glow. It's so pretty. Pick up a little bit of that glow, and I'm just going to add it to the high points of my face. We're going to use a lot of this. We're going to come back to this product. So make sure you remember it. So we're going to put it right on there. I like to put it a little bit above my brows, which I haven't filled in yet because she has some amazing brow products, which we're going to get to in a minute. And then right here, the idea of adding highlight to not ruin the foundation underneath, you have to very lightly basically touch the skin. So lightly applying this just to not move the foundation and all the other products that we have underneath. Yeah, it's a really pretty glow, you guys. I like to glow. I am going to put a lot of powder on later so I can show you guys the powders that she has, because they are amazing. And I will kind of tone it down with the shine for those of you who don't like it. But I honestly don't mind it. Sometimes I like to just go out like this, just a lot of highlighter. I like to put a little bit down that side of my nose. So the little trick that I do with highlight is I look at myself and I see which side of my face is probably the most photogenic. So for me, it's definitely the left side of my face. And that's probably the side that I take most pictures with. So I like to put highlight down this side more. I don't know why. I just feel like it looks more it looks pretty in pictures. I'll put a little bit of it. It's very, like, I don't want to say the word elastic, but it's really blendable. It stretches across your whole face. So it's really pretty. Just a little bit right here. Awesome. I see a lot of my students commenting, and I'm so excited that you guys are here. Love you guys. Okay. Let's keep going. We're going to go to the powders now. I'm going to show you guys her amazing products that I use to set my makeup. So starting off, there is 2 powders. She actually has 3. I think she has only 3 colors. I might be wrong, so don't quote me on this, but the shade that I am, if I'm to put powder all over my face from her line, I'm going to be the shade medium. This is called the Sexy Nude Powder in the shade medium. So this is the color that I would use all over the face. Now, it does look a lot lighter in the compact than maybe my skin color right now, because I did bronze myself up a bit, but it is such a lightweight powder. It does a great job to set the face and not make your skin look cakey. That's the reason that I love her powders. They're actually more, if you know the difference between a setting powder and a finishing powder, then you know this is more, it looks more like a finishing powder. So what it's going to do is give your skin a nice satin look, and it's just going to look really healthy and natural. It's definitely not some kind of, it's definitely not that kind of powder that you think that's going to cover all of the imperfections and things like that. It's a very soft filtered powder that is going to be great for people. Even my mom, like if I usually, whenever I do women of age, women over the age, I don't even want to say like an age because everybody ages differently, but say if it's a woman, say past the age of 45, past the age of 50, I wouldn't really want to use a powder on her, but for this powder, it looks really great on skin that has more wrinkles, that's more dry, that most likely isn't going to want to use a powder. You're going to love this. So I'm going to use medium a bit just to set all over the face. And I'm going to use S2. It's this really fluffy brush. And I'm going to set kind of all over. So wherever I see excess shine that I kind of want to get rid of, I'm going to tap that in there. This is the shade medium. Once again. Just like that. Okay, keep pressing it in. Right in the center where I have too much glow. I want you guys to see like right on my forehead, you guys saw how much glow I had, and it really makes it more matte. My shade right now is medium. Now she also has a shade light, looks like this, which I like for the under eye area. So I like to have my under eyes a lot brighter than the rest of my face because that's the area that we want to look more awake. It really helps to bring a lot of attention to the eyes and make your skin look fresh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that fluffy brush that I showed you guys earlier, S4, and I'm going to pick up the powder that is in the shade light. You guys see it barely applies any product onto the brush because this powder is just like, it's so fine, like it's so finely milled that it just looks really, really delicate on the face. So I like to apply specifically the shade light in the areas where I want to bring more light to the center of the face. So that's underneath the eyes right here. This is an awesome powder to set your concealer. If you are a more lightweight concealer type of gal, you're gonna love this to set your concealer because it is also lightweight, so they're going to be able to set each other and not crease as much. If you are used to wearing more of like thick concealers and stuff like that, you might want to use a setting powder first, something a little bit more like say Laura Mercier, like that's a popular one. I also like to put it a little bit down the bridge of my nose and a little bit up and out. There we go. Now, last product that is basically going to be from the powder collection is her Sexy Sculpting Powder. You guys, this product is probably one of my favorite products in my kit from her. It looks like this. This is the shade. It's quite light, so if you are probably a little bit darker than my skin tone, I'm about a light medium, this is gonna look really gray on you. So know that in advance before you're trying to order and things like that. But if you are quite fair skinned or you're up to like about the medium skin tone, you can definitely use this and get the perfect chiseled cheeks using this product. It's very airbrushed. It doesn't have any orange in it, so it doesn't make you look like you have a fake tan or anything like that. It's very natural. I know for my really fair skinned girls, it's really hard to find the perfect sculpting powder. This is it. So if you've been out there looking for something that's not going to make you look orange because you're so fair, this is going to be your favorite. And also, I love the fact that it lasts for so long. This is actually my second one, but I told you guys I've been using it for a really long time. I use it on all my clients. I use it all the time. It's something that I don't forget when I'm packing my kit. This is brush S3. It's the biggest brush in the collection. As you guys can see, it's quite large compared to my face, but it's going to make the application of this sculpting powder very easy, very lightweight. I want you guys to see, if I were to, there's no fallout on this product, zero. There is no fallout. You're not wasting any product. You're literally just applying the perfect amount of product onto the brushes, which is really important. It's not going to get all over the place. You're not going to be scared to apply it. It's perfect. So what I like to do when applying sculpting powder is I like to open my mouth a little bit. It's going to allow me to see that crevice of my cheekbone. So I'm going to open a little bit like this. And you're going to add a little shadow right there. Now, what is this doing? This is not adding, it's not like adding bronzer. This is adding shadow. This is making your skin, your face look maybe skinnier, maybe more chiseled, giving it a little bit more form. This is not something that's going to be adding basically color to your skin. If you're looking to give yourself a tan, don't use this product. You're going to want to use something that is more like, say, a bronzer, something that has a little bit maybe shimmer in it, like a little bit of lightweight shimmer. All of her products, they're not flat matte. You guys can't really see it through camera or anything like that, but they have the slightest sheen. It's perfect. So just a little bit goes a really long way. Just like that. Всем, кто пишет по-русски, быстренько хочу просто сказать, скоро будет у нас практически такой же эфир на русском языке, так что я про вас не забываю, так что не переживайте. Совсем скоро мы выйдем в прямой эфир, и я вам покажу этот макияж, расскажу все, чтобы вы тщательно все понимали. That was a little Russian disclaimer because I see a lot of my Russian followers saying that they can't understand, they want me to speak, but I do have a tutorial coming up for them also. Okay, so this is kind of what my skin is looking like right now. I don't have a filter on. I love it. It's so lightweight. It doesn't look like I have a ton of makeup on, but it just makes your skin look perfect. So these products are really easy to use. As you guys saw, I wasn't struggling with them at all. It's literally step 1, step 2, and you're good to go. That's important. Being a makeup artist, you try so much PR, you try so many new products, and sometimes you just want to make sure that the products are universal, that they're able to be used for more than just one type of skin or one client or one certain age group of people. This is so universal, which I love, why I keep always reaching for. Alrighty, so highlighter. I know I have enough highlighter, but I can't not show you guys her diamond highlighter. This is the Sexy Powder Highlighter in the shade Diamond. I'm going to show it to you guys. It's super pretty. All of the packaging is very sleek, nothing crazy going on. It's just really nice, classy, and really, how I would say it, like usable. You know, so it's practical. It's nothing all over the top. There's things that I admire as a makeup artist that I like really treasure, like things that have a more of like a rubberized. Like, you guys see how dirty this palette is? That drives me insane. But I love that these are just sleek and you can wipe them down and they look good as new. Alrighty, I'm going to go back to this brush, you guys. One side I did use that cream the cream highlighter. The other side is basically clean. I didn't really touch it at all. So I'm going to use that other side and use a little bit of this. I'm not going to go a lot, but I do still want to show you guys what it looks like for those of you who are interested and are more of a fan of powdered products. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of this. One tip for you guys that I would say if you have like a new highlighter, I like to do is I just take my finger and I just take off that top layer of highlight. This is not the highlighter that you really need to do this with, but I do it all the time just so that I can get kind of deeper into the product and get a more finely milled highlighter. So I take my finger, I take it all off, and then that next layer underneath there is very beautiful and very, it doesn't have particles of like glitter that I don't really like. So I picked up a little bit of this. I want to show you guys how bright it glows. Like, this is the next level. Obviously not everybody likes this. I am doing this for the purposes to show you guys how this would look if you were to use it. I do recommend you using the other side and just lightly blending it out. The side that has no product, just a light little brush. It's a very bright highlight. This looks really good on your collarbone, on other parts of your body. If you want something to be lit, you can definitely do that using this. I'm gonna put a little bit on my lips. And then when I apply my gloss or whatever I choose to do for my lips, it's going to be a light little sheen. When you apply a little bit of highlight onto your bottom lip or your top lip, whatever, it adds light. So if you're looking for a more plump lip, put a little bit of highlight on it. It really helps accentuate, makes your lips a little bit more plump. Okay? Alrighty, let me look in the mirror really quick because I've been doing everything into the camera. Alrighty, let's keep going. I'm going to put a little bit of eyeshadow base just because I don't have any on and I want to show you guys the rest of the products for the eyes. Just a little eyeshadow base just to get me through it. If you don't have an eyeshadow base, you can always just use a concealer. That works great as well. I'm just gonna blend this out really quickly with this little brush. Make sure it coat it all from the eyelashes all the way up to the brow bone because that's where we're gonna have some of the products. Look how cute my little mirror is. I think it's so cute. I think I bought it at the local dollar store and I thought it was so cute. I lost it for a while and then I found it again. Rob literally takes my stuff and just hides it wherever he feels like it. You guys, pay close attention to the shades of the products. You guys can win a gift card at the end of this live. Please don't forget, because this is awesome. You guys can literally get whatever makeup you want from the website and try them out. Alrighty. Let's go. I'm going to be using now her eyeliners. I'm going to show you guys, she has a very wide range of eyeliners. Her black eyeliner is my favorite eyeliner probably that I have in my kit. I use it all the time. It's not even here because it's somewhere over there on my working table. I had clients this morning and I tried to like put everything together so I have it in front of me, but I don't have it here, but it's amazing. I'm going to use a brown one. The shade is called Brownie. This is her long lasting and waterproof sexy smoky eye pencil in the shade Brownie. So what I'm going to do, I already have some eyeshadow primer on. Ooh, what happened there? I have some eyeshadow primer on, so we're gonna keep that there. And we're going to get a little tiny brush that looks like this. This is another dual-sided brush. It's called S6, and we're going to use this little kind of slanted side of the brush. Sorry, I'm trying to read some of the comments that you guys are sending my way and focus at the same time. I cannot multitask for the life of me. I'm going to take her Brownie eyeliner and give myself a little line right above. Let me zoom you guys in. Can I zoom this in? There we go. Give myself a little line of eyeliner. I'm making it a little thicker on the outer corner right here as if it was to be a wing. And I'm gonna get that little brush and start to blend. This is not going to be a smoky eye, definitely. It's not going to go that dark. It's actually going to be more brighter, and it's going to be using some of the highlights and stuff that we were using. But as you guys can see, this product is super blendable. It's really easy to get something like wow right away. You don't need to set this later on with any type of eyeshadow. Sometimes if you're used to using like cream products on the eyes and you apply something like this, you blend it out and you automatically want to go and start to set it. You do not have to set these pencils. They are waterproof, but I love the fact that you can still blend them while they are wet. But once they set, these babies are there to stay, okay? So I just pulled out a little bit of a wing. I'm wearing black, so there's not like, I was thinking of what I can do as a makeup look. I didn't want to go too dark, and I didn't want to go completely nude like I always do. So I'm starting off with a really blended, kind of fluffy wing, just like this. You can keep blending it to be as high and as thick as you want, but for me, I kind of like it like this. The most important part is to try to make it similar to the other eye. So I'm gonna go at it. You guys can see I'm not being super careful because the eyeliner is easy to blend out afterwards. So you can do like a little rough line right off the bat. Make it thicker on the outer corner. Just like that. And then we're gonna go and use that slanted side again and pull out a wing. Now I have to look straight at myself in the mirror because I do want to make it look identical as much as possible. Bring it back. Just like that. Blend. If you feel like you have too much product, you can definitely take off some product onto your hand or whatnot. And then keep blending just like this. Really easy to get a smoky wing. You don't have to use eyeshadows, nothing crazy, just one eyeliner. This is my like easy way out whenever I have a client that's maybe running super late, or I'm running late, I don't know, things happen. So whenever I know I need to wing her out and I need to make it nice and smoky, this is the eyeliner I touch always. And I like brown because it's not as harsh as black, but it still gives you a lot of depth, so you're not worried about it being like too light. My clients here in Russia like to be able to show people that they were at a professional makeup artist, so it has to look like you actually got your makeup done. All right, I'm going to flip the brush to the other side. I'm going to pick up my diamond highlighter. Where is it? Here it is. Just like this. And I'm going to put a little bit of the product right into the inner corners of the eyes, just to give it a little bit of a pop. Just like that. Same thing on this side. Now I'm going to use that same brownie eyeliner, and I'm going to tight line my eyes. These are waterproof liners, so you can definitely use them inside the waterline. It's not going to smudge, it's not going to budge. For me, they stay really, really well, so I'm going to just, what I do, a little trick, if you always have a problem trying to run a pencil through your waterline, a trick that I do to do the top is I keep my mirror down low and I look at myself like this into the mirror, which really helps me see that top waterline of my eye and really helps me fill it in really nicely. The reason that I always fill in the top waterline because it really makes your lashes look so nice and thick. And for me, I don't have crazy lashes, so I like to fake it. So we're doing this just to create the illusion of a thicker lash line, just like that. There's some crazy sounds outside of the salon. I'm always so scared to be here by myself. I don't know why. The doors and everything are locked, but I'm just like all alone here. Just like this. Alrighty. Just like that. Next, we're going to come back. You guys remember our cute little highlighter, Sexy Glow Skin Perfector. We are going to go back to this product, and I'm going to use this brush here. This is called S5. I'm going to use the smaller side first. There's two blending brush sides. One of them is more to create some depth, probably in the crease area. The other one is more defined, so it's going to be applied right onto the base of the lid. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of this. We're going to make it look like it's a wet lid, basically, which is super easy to do when you're using this this highlighter. And I love the way that it stays put. So it's not one that will literally look like it's there for 1 minute and then gone the next. It's not going to make it look like it's super oily. It's just going to glow all in the right places. So I literally just applied it all the way from the smoke coming from my lash line all the way up to my brow bone, just like this. Same thing on the other side. We have so many languages in my comments right now, it's insane. Just like that. Would you guys wear a look like this out? I would totally wear this out. I'm going to show you guys how I apply her individual lashes also. Just like that. Yeah, so really wearable, really easy, nothing too crazy. If you're wearing black, if you're wearing white, if you're wearing literally any color, you can pop on a smoky wing and some Sexy Glow Skin Perfector on your eyelids, and it's going to look so beautiful. I wish the light hit it better, but I really like the way that it looks. All right, let's keep going. I unfortunately ran out of her mascara, and it's always sold out, so if you can get your hands on it, do so, because it's amazing. I unfortunately don't have a new one. I have one that's like already dead. It's gone. It's done to go. It's ready to go into the trash because it's just dried out already. But I'm going to apply a little bit of mascara. This one is from Hourglass. I'm just really quickly going to coat my lashes, and then I'm going to do a little bit of individuals. Такие смешные комментарии. Очень смешные. Скоро будет и на русском языке. Что вы злитесь? Sorry, I like to take a lot of time on my mascara because I feel like that makes such a big difference. I don't have my hair colored. Everybody's asking me about my hair color. I don't have my hair colored. It's just my natural hair color. It's not dyed. Okay, now I did that. I'm going to apply some lashes. What size do I have here? These are luxury clusters. They look like this. She also have lovely clusters that look a little bit more It gives like that Kylie effect lashes. I'm going to use these ones. They actually are super easy to use and really natural, and I like the fact that they don't actually tell you the exact size of each one. They actually kind of run from shorter to longer. And then they are actually like they're not like those cheap, like I've used cheap cluster lashes before. They actually look like they're real hair. So when you apply it, if you're not a big fan of lashes, it really doesn't look like you're wearing a lot of lashes. So I'm going to do a little bit of glue. I use Duo. I love either clear or black colored. It doesn't really matter for me. And I'm just going to apply a few of these guys. I'm going to start off with the longer ones because I want to start off kind of with the drama and then tone it down. Usually when you're using clusters like this, they are going to be more for length or volume. They're not going to give you like that crazy like thick eyelash look unless you layer and layer and layer nonstop. So I'm getting a little, the longer one. And I'm going to start out on the outer corners. I open my eyes real big so I can see where I'm putting it. And I place it kind of right in between my lash growth. Kind of like that. And we're just going to keep layering it. I'm going to keep them more situated towards the outer corners of my eye, because I do have a wing and I do want it to be more of a catty look. So it is a little bit of time consuming, but once you get your hands like really easy, it becomes really, really easy. If you keep practicing, it becomes really easy. So some people are so intimidated with cluster lashes, but it's really a lot more comfortable. It's very easy to apply once you get a little bit used to it. The trick is also here not to apply too much glue, so there's like a little knot at the tip of it. And just make sure you put in just enough glue at that very knot piece, and that's it. Not too much. These are very luxurious type of lashes, so they're definitely not going to be really cheap. If you're expecting them to be like 99 cents, that's not happening, because they are luxury clusters. They are really high quality. And they look so real. It looks like you just got like eyelash extensions. It does not look like those drugstore $1 lashes. I'm still using the same long length and just putting them kind of towards the outer corners. Make sure you have really easy type of tweezers. I have these paddle tweezers that are super easy to use. You can use regular tweezers too, it doesn't really matter. Whatever is most comfortable for you. Hang on, you guys, this kind of stuck a little bit. I should have done this earlier. I need to take them off the packaging, that way it works faster. Okay, so one eye is okay for now, if you guys can see the difference. That's with the clusters, that is without. I'm going to do a little bit on this side here as well. I'm just gonna prep them real quick, tear them all off the packaging and have them ready to go so we're not wasting time. Thank you guys for all the sweet comments. I should come on live and do videos more often. It's just inconvenient for me because whenever I actually have time for it is during the day and most of you guys are all sleeping. Sometimes you have to use your fingers to really push it into your lash growth, and that way it'll look super natural. Oopsie, I messed up. My mom's here. Hi, Mom. If you guys have never tried cluster lashes, they actually wear a lot better than a strip. So you can actually wear these. So I've done it before where I had people ask me to make them stay for 2 days. So what you have to do is apply them, like put enough glue so that they really get into the lashes. And then just don't wash your eyes with water, because water deactivates the glue. So if you keep it, if you try to keep your eyes from getting wet, you can wash your makeup off or whatever, use like micellar water or whatnot, but don't get anything liquid onto your lashes. You can definitely keep these guys on for another day. Do you guys like my Russian music? I really want to start singing, but then I remember that I'm not alone. And you guys would all just run away. Okay, just like that. These are all of the longer ones. I know it took me forever, but mostly if I'm not doing it on camera, I'm not talking, I can do it really quick. And now I take a few of the shorter ones. I'm going to put them really quick. The shorter ones are really small. You guys can see that even. They're so tiny. And they literally look like your own lashes, just a little bit thicker, a little bit darker. And I just like to put a few of these right onto the beginning of the lash, just to kind of give a little bit of thickness to the front part of the eye. Now, if you're doing wings, keep the length of your lashes longer on the outer corners and shorter on the inner corners. It will keep that whole wing dye look going. It looks really cute. Just like that. You don't have to go right into the very front, but just like 1 or 2 in the front. Just like that. You guys are so sweet. Someone wrote heart. How cute. She probably doesn't have emojis. Okay. Just like that. I love it. Okay, let's keep it. Let's let it dry a little bit. And then we will come back. I'm going to put a little bit of mascara onto my bottom lashes. Now, some people don't like to do that. I do, so I'm going to do that right here. The trick I do with my bottom lashes is I apply the mascara. And then I kind of just take my fingers and take off the tips, just so that they don't look super long and droopy. I just kind of take off the tips. What I want on my bottom lashes is just the effect of thickness. I don't want length. So I'm just going to take them off just like this with my finger. And I'm just going to wipe that off so I don't get it all over my face. Alrighty, are you guys liking this look? I'm going to quickly do my brows and my lips, and we'll be pretty much done. Super quick, super easy. For the eyebrows, I'm going to use, she also has these amazing brow pencils. The shades are amazing. I have in front of me taupe and ash brown, depending on what my makeup looks. Usually when I have really dark eyes, I don't like my brows to be super dark, so I stick with taupe. But then when I have like really light makeup, barely anything, sometimes I want my brow to be a little bit bolder. It just depends on what the mood is. Today I'm feeling more of a taupe color. I want to show you guys and share a little bit about the way that this pencil is built. So if you order a pencil and you're looking at it and you think, why is it lopsided? Why is one side have less pencil showing and the other side has more pencil showing? That is exactly how it's formulated to be. It's actually super smart, and really handy for those of you who maybe struggle with your brows a little bit. So what I do is I brush them out just like this. If you think you have like foundation or something or concealer on your brows, you might want to take it off before you do this. But the pencil, you take it, and the part that is bigger, like more pencil is showing, I don't know how to even explain it, you put it flat against your brow right in the front here. I know I have a little bit of let me turn this around. I have a little mascara piece right there. So the part that is more has more pencil showing, you put that part flat right onto the front part of your brow, and you can lift and swipe like this. Instead of drawing each hair stroke, you can get a soft, really nice powdered brow if you use the pencil this way. Okay, so don't think that it's something is like off with the pencil. It's supposed to be like this, and it's really easy to use the pencil flat. So I don't know if you guys can tell on the camera, I'm not using it like this at all. I'm literally just putting it flat against my brow hairs, and I'm going like this. This is gonna give you a really soft powdered effect. If you're not someone who likes a really bold brow, do this, and it's going to really give you a really soft type of look. Now for the very front of the brow, I do like to put in a few hairs. So I flip it to the pointy side and I draw in a little bit in the front. Same thing in this corner here. I'm gonna brush my brows down so you guys can see. I don't have any brow growth here. I kind of fake it when I pull my brows up like this. So to fill it in, I just use the pointy edge and I mimic brow hairs lightly. I love that this brow pencil doesn't have any like red or warm tones in it at all. It's quite cool. It looks really natural, so it doesn't look like I have actually any product in my brows. So just like this. She also has amazing brow gels that are colored. I use them a lot on my blonde haired clients, on my redhead clients. I use it a lot for correcting brow colors to match the hair of my client. So you can also use it. I just don't like a lot of product in my brows, so I don't use it a lot on myself, but it's a very handy product for those of you who want to maybe, if your brows are super red, they give off like a really red tint, you can tone it down and get them to be a little bit more gray. I'm gonna show it to you guys. Oops, dropped one, but they look like this. They're really cute and small, matte black, very cute and easy to grab, just like that. Same thing on this brow, put it flat against my skin and start to fill it in. I still need to get my brows done. I think I'm like forever growing my brows out because I just want a new shape. My brows have been really different, so I'm trying to grow them in, and I don't know what I'm doing with them honestly, but hopefully get them done this week. Fill all those little holes in, keep brushing up to get a really natural brow. Like that. And then brush up. It's really important that you guys brush between applications because it really breaks apart the product and gives it a more natural look. No one can actually really tell that you filled your brow, and it kind of just looks like it's really just a feathery, lightly filled in brow. I'm using the point here, and I am drawing a few hairs right in the front, just so they can stick up. I like the front of my brow to be kind of messy and kind of like up, and then the rest I like to fold over, just like that. Just like that. Okay, perfect. I'm loving this. Next, we're going to be doing our lips. This is the last step to the makeup. I'm going to be using one of my favorite pencils. This shade is really good. For those of you who like a more grayish brown, it's like a grayish dusty pink brown. I don't know how to explain it. It's like all the best colors put into one pencil. It's called Ice Kiss. Now to start, I'm just going to use a little bit and blot. I did have a lot of, not highlighter, but lip balm before I started doing my makeup with you guys. So I just want to blot a little bit of it off and go in with this pencil. I want you guys to see, my lips naturally are really pink. So they're always just really like kind of bloodshot. I don't know, they're really red. Right now they were super dry, so I tried to take off, do a little lip scrub before class started, and that made the blood rush to them, made them look more red too. So the pencil itself is actually not this light that it might look like on camera. That is because my lips are just always really red. I like to fill my lip in quite generously with this. It's a really great nude for me. Same thing on the top. Shade of the lip pencil is called Ice Kiss. I hope you guys are paying attention because I'm getting to the giveaway very, very soon. Okay, now the lipstick I'm going to use is something that I use probably, if you guys see client photos on my Instagram, I know I haven't been posting them a lot now, but I've been posting them. I used to post them all the time before. It's probably, I used some sort of Romanova lip product in her lip look. I use this religiously. Probably this is like my 10th one. I swear it's like one of the things that flies out of my case faster than anything. It is called the Sexy Lipstick Pen in the shade Praline. I can talk about this forever, just really quickly, just to dot it down for you. It is a very lightweight, it's kind of even, it's a matte lipstick, but it kind of works like a lip stain. This stuff stays on. The trick is to apply a very light layer of it, and then you're good to go for all day. I literally sell this to all of my brides. I tell them to buy it. I literally tell everyone to buy it because it's something that you need to have. So I'm going to put a little bit of this. It's kind of like a pinkish, grayish, it even has like a little bit of a lilac undertone. It's really important to apply it with your finger. I don't like to do a lot of lipsticks because it makes your lips look really dry. That's the trick. Don't put it on and just leave it be. Don't just blot your lips against each other, but just go like this with your finger or use a really fluffy brush and blend it out. It gives a really pretty finish. Okay, now I'm going to top this with a lip gloss. You don't have to, but I want to. I'm going to top it with Romantic. It looks like this. This shade is called Romantic. It's her Sexy Lips Gloss. Really not sticky gloss. Something that's more, it reminds me more of actually like a lip balm. So I don't like lip glosses when I have my hair down, but when I have my hair up, I am so good to go with any lip gloss. This one is really comfortable on the lips. The trick here, again, don't apply too much. I like just a bit. And blot it with your finger. I feel like a lot of people get mistaken when they think lip gloss. They have to put it all over their lips and everywhere. That's not the point. Lip gloss is just to make your skin, the skin on the lips look just more plump and more hydrated, and just give more dimension. So you shouldn't be using too much lip gloss, too much lip products just bunch up around the lips and doesn't look really good. So this is the look, you guys. I actually really love how it turned out. I'm actually going to just, before I go and before we start the giveaway and everything, I usually, before I let my clients go, before I let myself walk out the door, I usually take a little bit of powder. Because after you've been doing your eyes, you've been doing your lips and all that stuff, you do want to put a little bit of powder down again. Now, I'm not saying like a whole bunch, just a bit. Just use a little bit of this powder. I like to put it, this is where I start to glow a lot. So if you're like me and you start to get a lot of glow around your nose area, and you don't want it there, you can definitely blot it out just a bit. Now this powder again isn't something super heavy, so it's not gonna make you look cakey. You can layer this on, drop it in your purse. You can literally use this over and over and over again, and it's not gonna make your skin look cakey. You can also use cream products on top of her powders. Her powders are so lightweight that you can even apply a cream over the top without it budging. So I'm just gonna use, again, I like blush, I already told you guys that. So I like to use a little bit more just to amplify my cheeks. And just like that. Yay! Alrighty, this was it. This is the look. Very easy, super quick. I mean, it took me an hour to do, but I was talking throughout the whole thing. So if you're recreating this look, it'll probably take you no more than probably 20 minutes. Really easy, nothing crazy. If you're in a rush, you can definitely get away with doing this really quick. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yay, I'm so happy that I finally did this. I love the brand. My girls from my classes know I always share it with them. It's not because I'm partnering with them. It's not because I'm not paid for this, by the way. It's just a brand that I really love. I love the idea behind the brand. I love the owner of the brand. I'm actually flying to Moscow to see her. She has a new launch coming out in a few days, which I'm so excited about. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is yet because I don't know if I'm allowed to or not, but it's an amazing launch that's happening really close in a few days, and it's going to be really exciting. So I'm going to be sharing a little behind the scenes of what we're going to be doing there, and yeah. Alrighty, without further ado, let's do the giveaway. So I'm going to ask you guys 2 questions, and whoever answers, you have to write it out. Whoever answers it, writes it out correctly first, is the winner. I'm going to screenshot you, and I'm going to send it to the Romanova makeup team, and they're going to contact you and get you a $50 gift card so you can buy one of these amazing products that I showed you guys today. So let's go. All right, guys. So the number 1 question is going to be, what was the name of my lip liner color? If you guys remember, what was the shade name of the lip liner I applied? I'm going to screenshot it. If I see the first person telling me what was the name of the lip liner that I applied. Woo! Got it. Okay. The first person that said it is NNRVZ. She or he is the first to guess it correctly. Yes, it's called Ice Kiss. Yay! Congratulations. I screenshotted your username, so I will definitely send that over to the team, and they will get in contact with you and send you your awesome promo code or gift card or whatever they end up however they end up supplying you that $50, which is super exciting. All right, next question. These are easy, you guys. I repeated these like a million times. All right, what is the name of the powder highlighter, you guys, that I used? What is the name of this shade? Do you know what the name of the highlighter is? The dry highlighter. Oh, the first person is EDNMERVE. I screenshotted you. Congratulations. Yes, it's called Diamond. That is the name of the highlighter. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for paying attention. You guys are so amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. Hopefully I'll do another one in the future. Let me know what brands you guys want to see here. And I will definitely be back with more in the future. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.